Hey Flosstube, it's Katie the Stash Queen coming to you with my June preview video for the year of starts. Yay! I can't believe this is the sixth, we're already entering the 6 months. We're halfway through the year. It's been crazy. Sometimes it's been even more crazy than I anticipated it was going to be, but I am having a lot of fun and I've got some great starts lined up for this month. So let's go ahead and get started. Warning you now, there are several that are electronic patterns. So you know me in editing. We'll see how it goes. The first one is an electronic pattern. It is Pretty Little London by Satsuma Street, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I will be doing that on 32 Belfast and Snow-Kissed Pines from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's the second half of I did half of this piece of fabric with Italy in May, so the other half will be doing London in June. And the minder that just fell off that I am using is a little Queen stamped needle minder from Nifty Needle Mannies. Let's get that back on there. On the second, I will be another electronic pattern. I will be starting Applejack from the My Little Pony collection by Pixels and Stitches, and I'll insert a picture of the set here. And I am going to just add it onto the 14 count perforated plastic that I've already done Pinkie Pie and started Rarity. So Applejack will go right down here. And I've got my little Pony needle minder from Minding My Minders. Clearly I haven't gotten back to Rarity yet. I'll update you guys on my whips in the next video. On the third, I will be doing Lizzie Kate's Life's a Stitch. And I'm just going to be doing this on a piece of scrap white even weave, but I'm going to be using the DMC Coloris Threads line that I just got, and I'll show in my weekly video here shortly. So all of I'm going to play with those variegated threads for Life's a Stitch. And I've got just this really pretty little fantasy purple and pink needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then on the fourth, I will be doing another electronic pattern. It's Doctor Who's Villains and Monsters by Wee Little Stitches, and I'll insert a picture of it right here. And I am going to be doing this on 32 Joblin in Siren Noir from Under the Sea Fabrics. I have the minder keeping it closed, so here we go. So that'll be fun. And my needle minder is Keep Calm and Call the Doctor. Then on the 5th, another electronic pattern. I warned you, there's a lot of them this month, and a lot of them are right here at the start of the month. So it is going to be June Rose from the Vermilion Teacup, Vermilion Stitchery Teacup collection. I'll insert a picture of the whole set here. And I will be doing this, or I'm doing the whole set on 32 Belfast in Whimsical Winter from Under the Sea Fabrics. And here is where we are at this point with January, February, March, April, and May all started. I will say, yesterday I was having a crisis over this piece, and I almost decided to just put it aside and leave it as a regular rotation piece and not finish out the rest of the year as starts. But I hemmed and hawed over it, and I think what was holding me up is I've already done the May teacup, so I was not as eager to go and do it again. I did it as a separate piece a long time ago, but I did it, and so I've gone through it, so I think I'm going to be good and finishing out this for the rest of the year for starts. The next start that I have from this series, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I started yesterday already. On the 6th, I'm going to be starting today, which says Live Today to the Fullest. And that is being done on 14 count perforated plastic that I haven't cut down yet. And I've got a little Minecraft needle minder because when I was kitting this up, David picked that out for me. What better reason, right? Got that one from Nifty Needle Nannies. Then on the 7th, I will have 2 starts. The first one is from Just Cross Stitches 2015 Halloween issue. See, I have more than one start in there, but that's not what I'm doing for the 7th. So the first one's from here. It is going to be Spooky Hollow Quilts. Isn't that cute? It says, welcome to Spooky Hollow, Moonlight, Warm Quilts, and Ghostly Fun. And I am doing that on 28 Joblin in Vanilla Latte from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And here's the piece. It's really soft, gentle, neutral. And the minder I'm using is the pretty cameo minder that I got from Brenda of Brenda's Minders and More. Because I couldn't resist. And she looks kind of ghostly. The second one that I will be starting on the 7th. Put this in here real quick, sorry. Is another electronic pattern. It is Some Days You're the House by Coffee Stitcher Designs, and I will insert a picture of it here. By our very own Garrett, aka Coffee Stitcher. And I will be doing this on 28 Joblin Solo Die from Silk Weavers that I got Garrett's A-OK to do it on. It's pretty green and brown. And then I will be using, I've pulled a lot of flosses from Dragonfly Lotus, just like I did with his Snow White. So I have lots of different flosses in there. Some of them I actually used in Snow White, so they can kind of carry over. And the minder I am using is, of course, a Wicked Witch needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. Because hello! Then on the 8th, I will be continuing my year of celebrations, and I'll start the June block. And this is that one was in Cross Stitch Needleworks July 2014 issue. And I'm doing the whole series on one piece of fabric. It's 32 Belfast in Autumn from Under the Sea Fabrics. And you know, so we got January, February, March, April, May all started. So I'll start June. And my minder it says Cleverly Disguised as an Adult. I've been saying it's from Minding My Minders. I think it may actually be from another designer. But, oh well. Anyway, next one, Delicious Threads, maybe, is an electronic pattern. It is Elements of Harmony by Pixels and Stitches, and I'll insert a picture of it here. It's another one of the My Little Pony minder things that I'm making for my daughter. And it's going to be done on perforated plastic. And I've got my little Rarity needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then we got a ways before my next electronic pattern. So yay. The next one I'm going to do, I'm going to butcher the name, Porpier. It's the second one in the series of pretty flower motifs. The first one I did is the Penzi one down there, so this is the next one. And just like with Penzi, I'm going to be doing it on 32 Joblin and Georgia Peach from Under the Sea Fabrics. Sorry, I was listening for the kids because they're off today. So I'll cut another piece of this out. And I've got this little pretty rose and piano needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then on the 11th, I know I'm kind of going through this quickly, but like I said, kids are off today. I will be doing ornament number 3 of my Classic Christmas Charm, which is this one that's right down there. And I'm doing that as a whole set, and it is on 32 Joblin in Simply Sage from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. So here is what we've got so far. We got the corner, then ornament 1 and ornament 2 started. And I've got my little blingy Santa needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. So I'll start ornament 3. Then the next one I'm really excited about. You all know I love my black work. You all know I love my mandalas. This one's going to be fun. This one is Villandry. It is from Cross Stitch and Needleworks September 2015 issue. It's by Elizabeth Almond. It's all black work. But it kind of looks like almost a chatelaine, kind of, doesn't it? And I am doing this on 32 Belfast in As You Wish from Under the Sea Fabrics. Because I think the colors coming through will be awesome. And my little minder is my little blingy crown needle minder from Brenda. Then on the 13th, I'm starting another series of pictures, or of pieces. It's the Naughty Reindeer Train from Cross Stitch and Needleworks Holiday 2015 issue. It's 5 pieces, and also I have to block a pattern that's on the second page. So it starts here. We've got the engine, we've got Santa Express, we have the tree, and then over here we've got the naughty one, and then the caboose. I will be starting the engine on the 13th. And I'm going to be doing that whole series on silver perforated paper. Then on the 14th, I will be doing Art Nouveau Daffodils. This is from Just Cross Stitch, March, April 2013. I don't think I'll be finishing it that way, but I like the little motif. And I'm just going to be doing this on 32 Belfast Natural Linen. And I've got a little bell needle minder because the yellow for the yellow. And that one's from Nifty Needle Nannies. That's halfway through the month. Almost. Yay! The next one that I'm going to start on the 15th is an electronic pattern. It's Little Mermaid from Donna Stitch, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I'm doing this one on a 32 Belfast Jewel solo die from Under the Sea Fabrics. Which I know these pieces are kind of full coverage, but there is white that seeps through, and I just think it's going to be pretty to seep through. And I've got a little Ariel needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies, because a Little Mermaid, duh. Get this in here. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. The next one that I've got, I will be starting on the 16th, is the third of the Ukrainian Eggs series. I've already started A and B, so I'll be starting C. And that whole series is on one long piece of 32 Joblin and Sailor's Delight from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. So we've got A and B, so I'll start C. And I've got the little star needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. And then keeping with the Easter theme, the next one I have is Easter Basket. This is from Just Cross Stitch, April 2014. I don't really have a whole lot of Easter pieces, so I thought this would be a good one. And I am doing this on 32 Lugana in Mint from Picture This Plus, like the green that was in the picture. A little bit different shade of the green, but it's still green. And I have a little Easter egg needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. Then the next one is from Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue from 2012. It is called Peace on Earth, and it was designed by Glendon Place. It's this one that's right down here. And I am just doing it on a, sorry, I lost my place on my notes here. I'm doing it on a green scrap of even weave that I had in my stash. And I'm using this little dove needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies because peace doves. Then the next one I have is from Just Cross Stitch ornament issue from 2007, and it is poinsettia, however you want to pronounce it. It's this one right here, and I will be doing it on a 32 Opal Belfast Jewel from Under the Sea Fabrics, one of the solo dies that I will be cutting down because this is way too big, but it's red, and I think it'll be pretty. And I've got a little blingy Girl Elf needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. So we did a couple of Easter, then a couple of Christmas. Next we've got a couple of Halloween. The first one, or the next one that I'm doing, I will be starting on the 20th, is also from the Just Cross Stitch 2015 Halloween issue. And it is going to be the Enchanted Pumpkin. Bippity bobbity boo. And I am doing this on 32 Belfast in Knix from Under the Sea Fabrics, which yes, I will be cutting down, but it's a pretty like slate gray. And I'm using a Cinderella needle minder because bippity boppity boo from Nifty Needle Nannies. And you know, the fairy godmother had to make sure that Cinderella had a nice and pretty dress to wear to the ball. So the next one that I'm doing is the princess gown, which is this one right here. It's from World of Cross Stitch issue number 220. And I will be doing it on 32 Jobelin and Sailor's Delight from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. As I lose my needle minder over here. I didn't put my needle minders on very well when I was kitting up apparently. But it's a pretty, the Sailor's Delight, the purple, blue, pink pastel. And I've got my Wingy Crown needle minder from Brenda. And then the next one that I am doing is from Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2013 issue. And it is the Spells store. I think you can find it on the Primitive Hair website too. I just think that's really cute. And I will be doing it on 32 Belfast in Jack's Rum from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Showing up a lot more, it's a little bit better back here to the natural color. But I think it's really cute. And then I'm using a Regina needle minder from Minding My Minders. Had this piece for a while. Then the next one that I will be doing is from Joan Elliott's Cross Stitch Sentiments and Sayings book. And it's called Temptation. And it's this one right here. It says, "Lead me not into temptation, I already know the way." And I will be doing, sorry, I hit the thing. I will be doing that one on 32 Belfast in Florin from Under the Sea Fabrics. Bright, pretty, fun, backgroundy color. I think it's going to be cool. And I have my Cupcake needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. So that brings us to the 24th. And on the 24th, I will be doing one out of the 2010 Just Cross Stitch ornament issue. And it is the, the Mosaic Cross Ornament, which is this one that's right down here. Now, it calls for, it's actually stitched on a cross piece of wood. and I couldn't find it, didn't have time to order it, so I'm just going to be doing it on some 28 white even weave. No big deal. And then I'm using my little nutcracker ornament, and I believe I got that one from Gina's Unique Boutique. Then that in there. The next one I have is an electronic pattern. It is Avengers by Pixel Power, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I am doing this one on 32 Joblin in Lunar Eclipse from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And I have this really pretty blingy Avenger needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then the 26th, 27th, and 29th will be, put this in here real quick, hold on, will be the next installment of my Prairie Schooler alphabet, which is G, H, and I. So G is for garden, will be on the 26th. H is for honey, will be on the 27th. And I is for Indian corn, will be on 29th. And that is all being done on one big piece of 32 Joblin and Toasted Almond from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And here is where it is at this point. A, B, C, D, E, F so far. I've got my Wonder Woman needle minder from Minding My Minders. So 26th is the G, 27th is the H. And that should finish the first row, because I'm doing 9 per row. The next one on the 28th then will be Love You Mom by Bent Creek. And I am doing this one on 28 Cashel in Lavender Mist from Zweigert. And the minders are all connecting. I'll probably have to cut it down, but it's really pretty little pastel. And I'm using one of my Teresa needle minders from Nifty Needle Nannies because she's who made me a mom. And then the 29th will be I from the alphabet. And then on the 30th will be the final pattern is an electronic pattern. It's Woodland Sampler from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'll insert a picture of it here. And I will be doing it on 32 Lugana in Heritage from Picture This Plus. It's pretty neutral. And I have my last wooden Frosted Pumpkin needle minder. So that is it. That is where my June is going to go. So I have 31 starts in 30 days. Not as bad as 36 in May. It's insanity. What can I say? But I am looking forward to getting all of these started. And of course, you know, closer to the end of June, I'll be back with my July Year of Starts previews. So I hope everyone has a great Stitch Week, and I'll see you guys next time.